Hey guys, I'm back. All the boys are back actually. We got me, we got Aiden.
Hi.
We got Ethan yelling at Tato. We got Tato running through the yard. And I have a very, I gotta say, I don't want to say this in a negative way, but this is probably the most interesting, strangest item I've ever reviewed. Today we're going to be looking at Potty Pack and Shit Kit. Yes, you can't make this up. Now this is interesting because these items were sent to me by the company. They requested I do a review on them. Now, I want to be very clear before I start. I have been asked before by some companies, would I be willing to review their box or would I look at their product? And I tell them very specifically in no uncertain terms, yes, feel free to send me a sample, but you are going to get an honest review. He's okay, folks. He just tripped. I tell them, you know, I'm happy to receive a sample. But I am not going to lie. I'm going to give it an honest review. I'm going to tell you honestly what I think. And, oh, go figure, most of the time I never hear back from the folks. But these guys had sent me a message, said that they thought they had something that I would want to put on my channel that would be good for it. And I sent them the same thing. I said, sure, you know, send me a sample. I'll be glad to take a look at it and do a review. But it's going to be an honest review. No holds barred, no punches pulled. And they sent it anyway, and Ethan's really interested in it. So a little while later, I got a large package with several different samples of each one of these things, and some informational papers about it all. And then the next step was, how do you do a review of this? Now, the most obvious way is I take a dump in the backyard and, you know, let you guys watch, but I wasn't about to do that. So, you know, I was stuck with the, how am I going to talk about these and what am I going to do? So here's what I actually did. First thing I did was I opened one each up and just kind of took a look at everything that comes in it. And I'll tell you right now, the biggest difference is the Shit Kit, and I love saying Shit Kit, and Aiden snickers every time he looks at it. The big difference is this comes with a disposal bag to tie everything up in and throw it away in, and this comes with a toilet seat cover. But other than that, everything is the same, right? So in each one of these, you're going to get, yeah, you want to see one? You're going to get 4 feet of Two-Ply toilet tissue, wet wipes with aloe and vitamin E, hand wipes and hand sanitizer, and then this one has the disposal bag, and this one has the toilet seat cover. My take on it to start off with, number one, is that this is more of a in your survival kit and your camping gear. And this, I know somebody's going to be pissed off at me for saying so I apologize, but look, I've never used a toilet seat cover in my life. Maybe I'm gross. I don't know. But, you know, to me, this is like a woman on the go kind of thing. Like in my mind, call it sexist. I don't know. Women use toilet seat covers in public bathrooms. Honestly, I don't know. And I'm not trying to insult the product, and I'm not trying to insult anyone out there. Maybe I should just say this is for, you know, public restroom use, and this is for camping survival use. But even then, 100% honestly, I was kind of like, it's a little gimmicky. I don't know. So I am also going to say that these are nice to have. They're not have to have in a survival situation, obviously. What kind of really sort of turned my opinion around, I've had these for a while, trying to figure out what I was going to do in this video and how I was going to do it. We were out driving one day, and I have a 2-year-old who's going through potty training but still in diapers, and there we were in the car on a trip, and couldn't find wipes anywhere. Had to change a dirty, disgusting diaper. But you know what I had with me? I had Shit Kit. Parents understand what I'm talking about now. The clouds parted, the angels sang, and I had wipes. I had not only like baby wipes, but I had wipes that you could use, like hand wipes. You could also use like on the butt. I had a little bag to throw a dirty diaper in. It comes with the toilet paper, which I didn't use for that particular moment, but this kind of in that moment, this was a lifesaver. That was awesome. Now, this would have been almost as good, but that disposal bag was perfect for throwing a dirty, disgusting diaper in so that it wasn't just like a folded up diaper sitting somewhere in the car, you know? So it was in that moment right there. Hey, and look at those. Those are F-15s coming home. They must be exercising against our Raptors. I realized, hey, this is kind of a, not only like a, you could put it camping survival stuff, but keep one of these in the glove compartment. You know, think of it outside of the box too. I've got kids. What if we're in the car and they just get messy? I can't tell you how many times I tell the kids, wash your face, wash your hands before we leave the house. and we're in the car and I look in the rearview mirror and one of them has like chocolate on his face or, you know, whatever. They did not do a very good job cleaning up. I know that some people are still going to kind of look at it and say, that's dumb. Well, maybe to some people it is, but let me show you what's in it. Okay, so a moist towelette. You've got tush wipes. I like that it's very clear. It's exactly what it is. You got a little package of hand sanitizer that you do not want to confuse for mustard or anything else on your road trip. We've got toilet paper, and this is, I gotta say, so this is a veteran-owned company, by the way. I also want to throw that in there. I want you guys to know that, because I want to support that. But this is, feels like standard Two-Ply, U.S. government-issued, comes in your MRE kind of toilet paper. So nothing too fancy, but you've got it. And like they said, 4 feet of it. Right? Oh, if you're not going to use this toilet paper, another thing we could always use in the car with kids instead of tissues. So you've got that, and then you've got this disposal bag, which is, you know, very similar if you've got a dog to a dog poop bag, you know, that you carry around when you walk the dog. All right. Opening up the potty pack, it's the same stuff. So moist towelette, hand sanitizer, TP for your bunghole, and your tush wipes. The big difference is instead of the disposal bag, you get this tissuey toilet seat cover for those of you who want to use the toilet seat cover. I don't know if anybody out there has ever watched Penn and Teller's Bullshit on Showtime, but they did a whole episode about how many germs you actually get from a toilet seat. I'm not going to tell you what the result was, but anyway. Your tush wipe is very moist. So it is, I mean, it's basically a standard baby wipe. Oh, and there are the raptors. It's a standard baby wipe. Right. Your moist towelette is a standard moist towelette that you get anywhere else. Okay. Little lemony scent there. And then the hand gel doesn't really have much of a scent at all. It's just, you know, your alcohol hand sanitizer. There's not a lot to show in here. I kind of like, I like these. And I would put these in the car. I would put these in a pack. I have been a part of 1 or 2 military operations where you had to pack out everything you packed in. And when I say everything that you packed in, I mean everything. And yeah, we had Ziploc bags for certain things because everything, we could not leave anything behind. This would have been a kind of a useful addition to something like that, which would have been nice. I'd rather have the bag than the toilet seat cover. But I understand there are people out there that might want the toilet seat cover, you know, instead. I guess there's really no cool way to say this, but I thought that in order to review the product, I had to use the product. So last night after dinner, I took one into the bathroom with me, and you know what? It's not. I don't know how to talk about poop with you guys. Yeah. It's a comfortable feeling. Everything in there is a comfortable feeling product, we'll say. I did not use this one again. I was at home, but the stuff that comes in it is comfortable. So, you know, if you're not too manly proud to carry it around, I would say it's one of those things where it's, you know, better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. It's got uses outside of just, you know, what's on the cover. And plus you get to say shit kit. So one of these costs $2.50. Personal opinion, again, I told them I was going to be totally honest. I think that's a little pricey for one of these, but you can get a whole case of them for $50, which might be a better deal. And it's the same price for either one of these. You know, I don't know what their overhead is, you know, and how much they have to make on each one of these things, which might explain the price a little bit. But in the video description, I'm going to put a link to their website and their phone number, so that you can like look it up if you want. Once again, this is just a review video. This is not an endorsement. This is not a paid advertisement. This is these folks sent me the product. They asked me to take a look at it and just tell you what I think. So this is just what I think of it. I want to state again, in no uncertain terms, I'm not paid for this. I'm not getting anything in return for this. What I kind of respect is that after I did say, yes, I will accept your samples and everything, but as long as you are prepared for a fully honest review, they had no problems in sending me a whole box of them anyway, as opposed to some of the other folks who, once I said that, I never heard from them again. So I respect some guys that stand behind their product. Plus, veteran-owned company, like I said. So you can make your own decision. Is this something you want to carry with you in your gear? Is it not? Useful? Yes. Essential? Probably not. A little pricey? Yeah. That sounds like a C-130. Take a look at the website, see what they've got. Kind of make your own decisions. Don't base it off of what I'm saying. I just take away the information of showing you what comes in it and like, hey, here's my experience. So I have a few samples left over, actually, from testing it out and messing with them. So with the company's permission, I'll probably include these in the next giveaway. Put together a little package like I did before. And people can get some first-hand experience with them, see what's out there. All right, so, yeah. I hope I kept this neutral enough and focused just on the product itself and not my particular opinions of it. I know this was not the normal kind of stuff we look at, but there it is, guys. So, like I said, links down in the description. You can take a look at the company and their website if you're interested, if you just want to see more about it. But otherwise, I'll be back to our normal game next time in a few days. And until then, I appreciate you guys, and I'll be back again real soon.